Kevin, 7-0 looks very bad elsewhere and externally. But see what? Plenty of positives this afternoon despite the heavy scoreline.
Aye, it's always tough to take a scoreline like that. I think, the players have done well in the first half. Unfortunately we've conceded a goal a couple of minutes before half time. And we've rode our luck as well, to be fair. Glasgow City have hit the bar a few times, but you know what? They're quality. And 7-0's hard to take, but when you're coming up against quality like that, you understand you're trying to work hard, you're trying to keep your concentration, and you're hoping that you'll nick something out of a game like that. But you've got to defend better. I think some of the goals that the players know themselves, there was things that we could have done better. And we'll learn from them. And so there's learning points and there's positives, and we'll move forward with them to the game next week against Hearts.
Yeah. In terms of Glasgow City games, they're never going to define our season, but it's a learning experience for the players, isn't it?
Aye, and I think you look at the players that Glasgow City have brought in, and you see how well they play. The two centre halves, Asgrimsdottir and Van Wyk, and they control the game really well at the back there. The Marshall thing. So, and then they pose the threat at the other end of the field as well. So coming up against stuff like that really gives you a lot of learning opportunities to improve yourself as a player, and hopefully the players go away and use that. Like you say, it's not really these games that dictate how our season will pan out. We've got to make sure we're up for the likes of the games against Motherwell, Hearts, Spartans and Hibs, and compete with those four other teams best we can. And we know that if we can get our game plan right, and if we get a bit of luck, just maybe against the top three teams, we can do something on the day. But yeah, certainly the other four teams, that is when we need to be on top form.
Definitely. Like I said earlier in the interview, plenty of positives, and you had Alex Sadler making a Premier League debut for Forfar today.
Aye, she came on, got the last few minutes, which was good. I thought that was important to give her an opportunity. She's done well in training, and it's always good to give somebody a bit of first team experience. Charlotte had come on last week, and she came on again today, acquitted herself really, really well. So that's positive to see the young'uns coming on. Leah White, who hadn't started today but played well last week, she came on, had a really good game. No, she's a little bit older, but she's been at the club all her life. So it's good to see Forfar girls coming through and having an opportunity. Somebody
said on Twitter, we got tagged in a post on Twitter saying the scoreline doesn't reflect the performance. Would you agree with
that? I'd like to say yeah, because obviously 7-0 was no great, but I think if we're honest, Glasgow City did dominate the game. We did what we could. We didn't threaten much up the other end of the park. So the scoreline is hard to take when I consider how much effort the players put in. And I said that to them. I'm proud of the effort that they put in. Aye, the goals, some of them we could have maybe defended it better at, but the score is what the score is. There was a couple of good goals in there as well. So that's been unfortunate. That's been two big scores we've had against Glasgow City this year or this season. And again, when we've analysed all the goals, we maybe could have defended better there. But you're playing against a top side, so it is what it is.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Kevin.
No problem. Cheers.